vacation's in 2 days. What am I gonna do with my hair?
Girl, you better call Dr. Weevilicious.
Dr. Weevilicious?
Yes, you would have never known. I can tell you. Great for vacation. Girl, you better call Dr. Weevilicious. Did someone call for Dr. Weevilicious?
Yes, Dr. Weevilicious. I need help now.
Yes, honey. You need our natural bundles. Dr. Weevilicious has the perfect bundles for you. From this to this.
Welcome to Today Live. Today Live. All the bundles came in a packaging like this, and this is the hair in a natural state. And once you pull it, it is elongated. As well, the hair is super soft. It does have a warehouse smell, full from weft to end, and it does mimic our hair texture. This is the hair washed and conditioned while wet, and it's super long and flowy, and this is it during its natural state up against the wet state. So this is completely dry, and I ran my fingers through it. I wanted to see what the hair would look like if I separated it, and it still kept its curl pattern. As you can see, it's not defined, but it's there. And this is completely dry against the wet and washed. And you can see how long and the different type of curl it is. And these are the different three side by side. Let's get into washing. So I did decide to condition the hair first because the first bundle that I washed, it was completely matted rather, and it was hard to detangle while shampooing it first. So I did let it condition overnight in this water with some conditioner so that it can soften. Okay, so it did continue to shed, and the water wasn't as murky, so I felt like maybe it just was sitting in the warehouse for a long period of time before it was sold. So I am showing you guys the clusters of hair, and it turned into a
Watch it grow.
Chia.
Grow a whole collection of fun with all Chia pets, including Chia Croc, Chia Elephant. Rugged? Yeah.
Chia pet. No, I'm just kidding. But I probably could have made a small toddler wig out of the shedding, for real, for real. But the hair is still soft and full, so I'm thinking it's still going to be a great install after this. I did have a great wash lather afterwards, so it is completely clean. This is the Afro curly hair, 70% dry. It does have a drip still, but the curl pattern isn't defined, but it's still beautiful. And the natural color is beautiful too. And once it's completely dry, it does have a fluff to it, so it does get fluffier. And the smell did go away after 2 washes, and it matches my hair texture even without any definition. I'm gonna blow dry it really quick. Hold on. Okay, you look good, girl. But back to the episode. So I'm blow drying my hair almost straight, but not completely straight. I haven't had it straight in a long time. So I did a big chop about a year ago again. And I separated my leave out, and this is what it looks like. And I did like all the way around, and then a middle part. Of course, middle parts are great. I'm gonna oil my scalp and massage it and get a little dance in. So I did pick up some mousse so that I can see if my leave out would be defined with it. And this is always the hard part, is defining your leave out with curly hair. And so what I wanted to make sure is that my leave out wasn't a problem. I didn't have to straighten it or anything because it's hot as summertime, and I just had a baby, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to do much to it because I have to handle 4 kids on a day-to-day basis, and that is not it. So this mousse actually did define my hair, even though it's not that expensive. Not as defined as my Aunt Jackie's, but the curl pattern, when it didn't have any product on it, still was very relatively close. So I was pretty happy, and I was ready to braid down and put these bundles in my head. Okay, after I did my little twist on my leave out all the way around, I was like, okay, it's either now or never. The kids is asleep and it's time to take over. So I did that. I braided down. My baby woke up. She wanted to eat. But this is the last one. I'm like, yes, I'm almost done. I had a little postpartum shedding, but it's not that much though. I'm not too mad. It's getting a lot better. I've been using some peptides, which have been amazing on my hair, and I think that that's helped out a lot too. So I just finished braiding it down, and I'm gonna go sew my little hang downs so that I can continue to sew. And I did take one piece of that 18-inch and I sewed it all the way around my perimeter, because that's how you get your hair flat when you're wearing a head up do, a side do, a middle do, all kind of do's. Okay, so I'm gonna go sew these in and I'll be right back real quick. Hold on. I was so ready to be done, man. I was trying to do any magical trick to help. Okay, this is the hair fully dry and installed, but let's get back to sewing it in. I am wetting my hair and combing it out as I go, because I told you it was shedding and tangling, and I didn't want to have any tangles while I was finished with my hair. And as you can see, this is one of those tangles that I was talking about. So wetting it and combing it out while I'm going through is going to make sure that it's flat, and that I make sure that I don't have any lumps and clumps in my hair, because I want to keep it in for about 2 months. So I am just going to sew, and as I sew, I do the 3 wrap around the needle and then loop through. Okay, I had to double check to make sure that my leave out was covering, even though it was already done. I mean, it's not like I'm going to take it out and do something else, but, just to make sure. So this last track I did cut, and I made sure that it was just the exact length of that part of my sewing, so that it can lay flat and there'll be no lumps and bumps or nothing when I do decide to blend my leave out with the sewing. Whew, I finally finished. So you can see it's completely flat, even though it's curly sewing. And this is the leftover of the 18 bundle. I did not put in the 24-inch. I just put in the 22, the 20, and the 18 because it was too long. And I figured after I trimmed it, it was going to be shorter anyways. So this is the hair. It is so beautiful. I'm completely in love. I cannot wait to go on vacation. I'm like, ooh, we about to do all kind of things. Be in the water, swimming here, go snorkeling. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have lashes on because they don't last out there. But you can see I could put it in a bun, a ponytail. I could wear it to the side, to the left. And it looks like my natural hair. It looks like it's coming out my scalp. And I did a really good job of making sure all the tracks were super close together. So if I did decide to wear it in a different style, you wouldn't be able to see. And after I took my leave out, you can see that it blends with my 4C hair, completely natural. And I am in love. As I said before, I cannot wait to get to styling and doing different looks with this hairstyle. Please stay tuned. This is not a sponsored video. I did purchase these bundles on my own. If you do not know how to do hair, your hair probably will not turn out like this. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Weevilicious. It looks so natural. I'm ready for vacation now.